Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Big Dynamite Reviews. Now, last week I did Captain America: The First Avenger, and so I'm going to be doing origin stories for her a little bit now. So, here it is, Thor. The movie was very well done, but yeah, it's the same thing as with Captain America. It was well done, but far from worthy from 5. Far from worthy. And I am not joking at all. So yeah, it was released the exact same year as Captain America. They're practically back to back. And only by a couple months. I'm pretty sure, I forget whether or not for certain, that Thor came out before Captain America did. Because at the end of Captain America, they had a trailer for the Avengers, so makes sense. Anyway, the movie was well done. The actor who played Loki in it, I love the actor who played Loki. I think he got the character spot on. So if he ever watches this review, congrats, man. And the actor who played Thor, I think that he too did a very well job. Yeah, very good job. The character in it, though, who played Thor, or the actor who played Thor, this was a rumor that I heard about around the same time that the movie came out, that the actor who played Thor actually was not able to fit into the costume. And I heard this because I have a family member that's gone online to other websites and looked up reviews on the movies before we actually go and see them and see what other critics think. But yeah, but the rumor was that the actor who played Thor actually was unable to fit in the costume because he was too buff. And yes, because he was too buff. I was like, wow. Because he was working so hard to get in shape for the actual film that he overdid it, became too buff. Better go to Burger King and work that thing off. But yeah, this film is definitely a good one. For those of you who are big Marvel fans compared to DC, I think that you guys should probably see it, but for DC fans, not as much, but if you guys do like Marvel as well, then go see it. But don't really hold up to some of the same expectations as some of the other Marvel movies that have come out recently, including the Avengers. Do not hold up to the same standards of the Avengers. There's nothing that can be held up to the same thing as the Avengers, I must say. Except for, hopefully, the Justice League movie, which I've heard they're actually doing a movie about pretty soon, that the same director who played the Avengers is going to be doing, so hope they bring that out. Anyway, the film, of course, is similar to Captain America. It takes on the same tone, believe it or not. It's similar storyline. I mean, the thing, and I say similar, not the exact same. So the character is cast out, and after a little bit because he dishonored, he is practically the cause of war, and he is cast out to Earth, which they call Midgard, and the place that they're in is Asgard, and falls in love with a woman. At the same time, he loses all his powers, and at the end, he has to go and fight. He has to fight Loki and this big giant character. I forget what it was called. That was actually in the comic books. that was like a guard or something like that of a vault in Asgard. So where they had all all the relics and stuff like that. All the greatest weapons that have been used. So yeah. Basically, the whole film, it had action in it. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, not nearly as much as you'd expect. Now that I think of it, only a couple times in it, but still, it was one hell of a movie. I mean, this is by far the loudest one that I've ever owned, that I've seen at least, and even the ones I haven't seen, my parents have definitely said that this is by far the loudest movie that we own. So if you guys ever do buy this movie, crank up the volume, turn on the subwoofer, and prepare to have the house shake. I am not joking at all. Even some of the dialogue made the house shake practically constantly. And I am not joking at all. So, yeah, watch this movie. It is by far a very entertaining movie. But like I said at the beginning, I am more of a Marvel fan than a DC fan. Sorry. But I still love DC. So yeah, I personally think that this movie could have taken a better tone, but still it was very well done, and I highly suggest it to any Marvel fan and anyone that likes anything about Thor or the Avengers, because it explains a lot. And one of the things that I liked about this film was that it didn't just have Thor in it. In one of the scenes, he's going in and he infiltrates a shield base, which has Mjolnir in it, and he's trying to get it, and they have Hawkeye in it. He doesn't fight Thor, but he does appear in it, and it's the same exact actor who plays. Yeah, it's the same exact actor. So I'm glad that they kept him and had him star, or not really star, but be in another movie as like an extra. So yeah, Hawkeye was in it. And for those of you who don't recognize it, they don't call him Hawkeye, but they say, Agent Barton, do you have eyes in the sky, or something like that. And that was Hawkeye. So yeah, I suggest this film to a Marvel fan more than a DC, but still watch it if you are a DC fan. If you like the Avengers, or kind of like, if you're not the biggest Marvel fan, then still watch it, but don't really expect it to be the best one. It's by far not the it's definitely not the best, but it still is a good movie. It has a lot of action in it for the times that there is action. But when there is action, there are long action sequences, especially at the ending. The ending is definitely the grand finale where he fights that big robot suit thing that was actually used in comic books. I forget the name of it. They never really explained the name of it. But yeah, still, it was a great movie. I hope you guys will watch it, and even rent it on Netflix. Crank up the volume. I really don't care. Just watch the movie. So yeah, that's all I really had to say about the film. So yeah, again, 2.5 stars. Watch it, crank up the volume, and yeah, that's all I have to say. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll try to make another video tomorrow, but no guarantees. I'll try to make one, if not tomorrow, then on Sunday, but no guarantees I'll be able to make another one this weekend. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day. Bye.